By the time I was 12 years old, I had 4 felonies, 13 misdemeanors, 2 assault charges, and a public intoxication. At 12, not because I was a bad kid, but because I was a kid trying to survive a life I did not understand. Sorry, y'all. It's emotional. It's growth. It's been a lot. It's been a lot. Yes, ma'am. Okay, let's get back into it. My name is Taylor Case, and for a long time, I didn't think I would live long enough to have a story worth telling. So thank you all for being here and allowing me to share it today. Before I ever had the chance to choose who I wanted to be, life had already made a lot of choices for me. My mom was 17 whenever she got pregnant with me. While she was carrying me, my father was shot and killed. I grew up in a home shaped by addiction, and addiction doesn't just affect one person, it fills the room. It changes the stability. It changes what a child believes is normal. There were days I felt invisible, even whenever I wasn't alone. And whenever you grow up like that, you don't learn how to express your emotions. You learn how to survive them. So I became angry. I didn't have the words for I'm hurt. I didn't have the tools for I feel abandoned. So instead, I yelled, I fought, I pushed people away. By 12, I was in the court system. Every Monday, same courtroom. And I remember thinking, how did I get here? But no one ever stopped long enough to ask why. I wasn't a bad kid. I was a kid trying to figure out life on my own. One day in court, my mom said she couldn't do it anymore. She signed her rights over to the state, and I didn't even cry. Because whenever you've been hurt enough, you learn how to shut that part of yourself off. So instead, I pushed harder. I acted worse, because if I could make people give up on me first, I didn't have to feel them leave. Whenever I got to Maryhurst, I didn't walk in hopeful. Juvenile detention was a revolving door. I was in and out there about 5 times, along with unsuccessful stays at 2 other facilities. So, because of all my prior placements and instability, I walked into those campus doors calculating. I had a plan, say the right things, do the right things, get out. But something happened there that I didn't expect. People didn't give up on me, even whenever I pushed them. I pushed a lot. They stayed. I remember one moment, I just had a terrible day. I was angry, loud, completely out of control, and I was waiting. I was waiting to be punished, waiting to be told everything that I did wrong. Instead, a staff member sat next to me and asked, "Are you okay?" No one had really ever asked me that before. And in that moment, something shifted. For the first time, I realized I wasn't a problem to fix. I was a person worth understanding. And it wasn't just that one moment. There were staff at Maryhurst who kept showing up for me again and again. People who saw past my behavior and chose to see me. Who stayed patient with me even whenever I pushed them away. In fact, a couple of those former staff members are here today. If you're comfortable, would you please stand? Bonner and Rachel, I'm talking about you. Yes, Alexis, my therapist, you definitely need a shout out. Excuse me. You both helped me build a strong foundation, one I can continue to strengthen. It changed how I saw myself. It changed what I believed was possible. And it's a big part of why I came back and worked as a direct care worker myself at Maryhurst, because I wanted to be that person for someone else. Maryhurst didn't just give me a place to stay. They gave me tools to understand my emotions, tools to pause before reacting, tools to build structure, stability, and trust, tools to change the direction of my life. And once you have those tools, they stay with you. I still lean on that toolkit every single day, especially as a parent to my younger brother, Zander, who I adopted. I've learned the importance of patience, of creating structure so he feels safe, of teaching him what's right and what's wrong, what's appropriate and what's inappropriate, and how to use his voice and advocate for himself. Whether it's at school, in the hospital, or simply helping other adults understand how to better support him, those lessons matter. And now, as a mother to my own son, I know those same lessons and values will continue for another generation. Because the first time in my life, I understood what it means to build a strong foundation for someone else. Today, I'm a realtor, and I don't just sell homes. I help people find something that I didn't have growing up. Stability, safety, and a place where they can breathe. I'm also a mom, and I get to give my child something that I had to learn the hard way: love, consistency, protection. And whenever my little brother was born, I made a decision that the cycle stops with me. There were girls at Maryhurst with me who aren't here today. And I know that that could have been me, but it wasn't. Because someone believed in me whenever I didn't believe in myself. So whenever you support Maryhurst, you're not just giving to another program. You're stepping into someone's story, right at the moment, whenever it could go either direction. You're helping guide it to a positive path. There are kids right now living at the same Maryhurst campus I was at for 2 years who deserve that same chance that I was given. Thank you.